I am extremely proud to be a dairyman. I always wanted to be involved on a dairy with my grandpa and my dad, and it's always been a dream of mine. I eat the same yogurt you eat, the same milk consumers drink. I feed my kids as well, and it's just as important to me to put a good product on that table, knowing it came from a good community of dairymen that work hard. We do everything we possibly can to make sure it's a quality product.
Oh, you caught me in a good mood. I finally got my dream team. Agri-Service now carries the Rogator 700. It's easy to maneuver with 165 horsepower, great fuel economy, and the smart drive system. Pair that with the bad boy tractors, my Massey Ferguson 8600 series, and I got power, comfort, technology, and pure performance that no other tractor can match. You want more information? You go to agri-service.com or visit one of their 10 locations near you.
This is my classroom. This is my laboratory. These are my school supplies. This is my study group. And this is my career. North Idaho College. Start here, go anywhere.
By me. I'm #1 in this class. I rule this lab. I'm #1. Hey, I don't think so. Yes! Winner! I am the king! Woo!
You wouldn't do it there. So, don't do it here. Sportsmanship. It's up to you.
What?
Jerk.
Hey, common sense.
Whoa. Why so slow?
Got internet from the phone company?
And the more things we turn on, the slower everything goes.
No, DSL might have been okay in the past, but not anymore. The more tablets, laptops, and smartphones you have, the more you need the speed of Cable One high-speed internet.
Yeah, I think we've reached a new low and slow.
Yeah. Cable One, it's just common sense.
Congrats. Proud of you. Congratulations. Nice job.
Thanks.
4 out of 5 Idaho adults choose to live life tobacco-free. Way to go, Idaho.
Visit projectfilter.org or call 1-800-QUIT-NOW.
Good morning, Grinstitute team. What do we got?
We're eliminating surprise costs by avoiding jargon between our plans, dentists, and patients.
Lovely. Martinez, go.
Ease of access. Telephone answer rates down to 12 seconds.
Thomas?
We're getting Idaho's kids psyched for their very first dental visit. Meet the Grinbot. Maybe I'll keep working on that.
Keep perfecting. Partners in lifelong dental care. We're there.
I was born on the dairy, raised on the dairy, and so I knew that I always wanted to be a dairy farmer. It's a way of life more than just a business. We really work on the milk quality, and that's our #1 goal. A lot of our milk goes into different products that go around the world. We really love our cows, and we spend a lot of time taking care of our cows. The better we treat those cows, the healthier they are, and that's what we're going for.
River Valley Dental Care is a proud supporter of the Shelley Russets. Serving the Shelley Firth area with over 45 years of experience, Doctors Bryce Hansen and Stephen Nielsen combine artistry and expertise to create the smile you desire. They offer the latest in technology, including CEREC, same-day crowns, and digital x-rays. Mention this ad and receive a free professional bleaching kit while supplies last. If you're without insurance, join their Shelley Smiles Loyalty Club and receive up to 50% off selected treatments. River Valley Dental Care, 371 West 1st Street in Shelley.
Mario and Buddy here. Let's take a look at all the advantages of a Volkswagen. These Volkswagens are engineered for the Autobahn. From compacts like the sporty Beetle or the award-winning Golf to sedans like the Jetta and Passat or Tiguan and Touareg SUVs, they're state-of-the-art in all categories: safety, fuel efficiency, performance, and technology. See one for yourself at the new Teton Volkswagen, Highway 15 and Sunnyside Road in Idaho Falls.
Hello again and welcome to American Falls High School 3A. Play-in action between the Shelley Russets and the Kimberly Lady Dogs. Alongside my broadcast partner Jacob Zarpentine, my name is Sven Elskog. Bringing you all the action here live. These teams trying to advance to state to square off with the Marsh Valley Eagles in the first round. That game will take place at 8 p.m. Shelley Russets are led by their head coach Trevor Ellerdy, while the Kimberly Lady Bulldogs are led by Lawrence Pepperly. Both these teams come in here. Neither has made the state tournament since the 2009-2010 season, where they both went 2 and out. They're going to try to change things this year and really rebound, make it to state, and make an impact. They've got a chance.
Yeah, and both well-deserving of a state bid. Let's start with the Shelley Lady Russets. They're 14-10 on the season, 5-1. Their last game, they lost to Sugar Salem 52-57 for the conference championship. They led a lot of the game actually during that game. Lost it a little bit late. They were highlighted by Holly Dooley with her 14 points and Maddie Ball with 12 points. And their last 11 games, they're undefeated, except for Sugar Salem. They've lost 3 times to them. So they've beat everybody else except for the team that they lost to go to state. So they're a pretty good team on that aspect. A couple points for them. I think they just need to keep the lead late if they have it, and a state game mindset. Now for Kimberly, they lost their last game 29-46 to conference champion Filer. They lost a best out of 2 out of 3 tournament championship. As we have the Pledge of Allegiance real quick.
IdahoSports.com is Idaho's online leader in high school sports information, and looks like they did the national anthem, the Pledge of Allegiance before both games here today. So, Jacob, continue with what you were saying.
Yeah,
before.
like I was saying with the Kimberly Bulldogs, they had a best 2 out of 3 tournament-type conference championship with the Filer High School ladies over there. Now, their first game, they won convincingly. Second game, only lost by 3 points, almost claimed a berth bid. And then the last game, like I said, 29-46, kind of ran out of steam against those Filer girls. But they are definitely a lethal team. Just a couple points for them. Confidence knowing you can beat top state contenders. They showed it in these last 3 games against Filer that they could at least win 1, possibly win 2. And then they need to keep it in a low-scoring affair. Most of their games, they like to keep it really in the 40s. They're a team that's defensive-oriented from what their scores have showed. So I think a good defensive mindset for them can push them to a state tournament bid.
And here's the starters for the Shelley Lady Russets. Hannah Hansen, Callie Brown, Kira Marlowe, Maddie Ball, and Brecklin Hobbs for Coach Lawrence Pepperly's Kimberly Lady Bulldogs. Here's his starting 5, Taylon Beamer, Lexi Phillips, Ashley Watts, Macy Rongan, and Emily Wadsworth. Both these teams trying to get back to the state tournament. Remember, we'll have all of the action Coming to you live from IdahoSports.com. All the classifications, all the games. We're taking pictures. We're writing articles. We're their leader in high school sports information, and you're going to see that at the state tournament. We got updated brackets, starting to load up the games as they get finalized. These play-in matchups all come to a fruition here today. We got games taking place in Grangeville, American Falls, Pocatello.
And I alluded to this last game in that Rockland Castleford. This is kind of like that. You know, in the NCAA tournament, you have those play-in games against those 11 and 10 seeds. This is kind of what it's like. It's a state game, not a state game, but kind of like a state game to get in. So it's
Kimberly
an elimination
wins,
game.
Pardon me, Kimberly wins the tip, and Emily Wadsworth storms up the floor, lays it in. The first points of the game for the Bulldogs, less than 10 seconds into the game. Shelley in the black, Kimberly in the white jerseys. Rebound corralled by Macy Rongan. Been a key contributor for the Bulldogs for a few years now. The junior post going to work against Brecklin Hobbs for the Shelley Russets. Inlet pass picked off by Hannah Hansen. Storming back the other way. Shelley's going to throw it out of bounds. Turnover back to Kimberly. Again, Willie Harris of Good Dog Photos is here taking pictures. You can check all those out on the Galleries tab on the IdahoSports.com homepage. Should be posted in the next 24 hours or so following the conclusion of this one. Jumper by Marlowe. Off the mark. Ball is flying around. Maddie Ball comes up with it. Crosses the midcourt stripe now. And the Russets will set up their offense. Far side corner, inside pass. Hannah Hansen goes up and is fouled. Hansen to the free throw line. First foul of the game. It'll be picked up by Ashley Watts for Kimberly. And then a dead hush comes around the crowd here as Hansen misses the first free throw. A strong showing for the Shelley fans. To the right of us here. And Hansen drains the second free throw. She's got the first point of the game for the Russets. Full court press already from Shelley. And it's going to force a turnover just like that. Maddie Ball possesses it. Now to Hansen. Cross-court pass, wide open player. Marlowe up for three. Rattles out. Offensive rebound corralled by Hobbs. Will go out of bounds and stay with the Russets. Jacob, we saw this multiple times in the last few days with the games we've done. Offensive rebounding. Whatever team is able to get those boards really makes an impact in the games. There's another second chance opportunity. Shelley grabs the offensive rebound for Hansen. And a foul on the floor. Along with that, the teams that have been able to get inside and either get fouled or get easy lay-ins, giving themselves a great chance. Hansen, near side three-pointer, nothing but net. Hannah Hansen has all four of the Russets points in the early going. 4-2 they lead. 6:15 remaining in this first quarter of play. Kimberly breaks the press. Phillips the shot off the front iron. Rebound Marlowe. She'll pass to Hansen. She's on the arc. Dribble with the left hand. Out straight away. Brown. Inside pass. Hobbs. Up the right hand, and it's good. Brecklin Hobbs. And as we mentioned, Shelley in the full court press. They wasted no time to get into that here this afternoon. Ball will go out of bounds. The crowd thought it was off the foot of Beamer, but needless to say, it'll stay with the Lady Dogs. Phillips, another jumper. That one's no good. She'll grab her own rebound. Drive inside, up the right hand, no good. And the offensive rebound is corralled by Beamer, who is fouled. Now call it on the shot. So Beamer to the free throw line.
These Lady Dogs aren't afraid to just go up for the layup, no matter who's there. Seem to like the contact.
First free throw is short. Great local sponsors on the game here today. Hard Times Quick Stop, Teton Toyota and Volkswagen, Beehive Federal Credit Union, and Porterhouse Incorporated. Talk more about those here in just a minute. Second free throw is short. Offensive rebound. Rongen goes up with the left hand. No foul called underneath. Shelley has the basketball now, and they come the other way. Storming up the floor. They got an open player down low. She comes up with the ball. Maddie Ball and puts up a wild shot that falls. Maddie Ball working hard for her points there. And Kimberly, just over 3 minutes into this one, trails 8-2. Talked to their coach, Lawrence Pepperly, before the game, and I said, what's it like to scout for a team other than the Filer Wildcats? And it's a little bit of a different story here, which they're finding out in the early going as Lexi Phillips drains that one 8-4 Shelley with 4:25 remaining in this first quarter. Said to expect a physical game here today as that jumper is off the mark. Scramble for the ball down low. It's going to be Maddie Ball again, laying it in with the left hand. Ball has 4, 10-4. Shelley lead. Beamer inside. Now up with the shot, no good. Rebound Hobbs. And the tempo is picking up in a hurry. Both these teams want to run, and that's exactly what they're doing. Hanson to Brown. Triple team down low is Brecklin Hobbs, who walks with the basketball. Turnover. Substitution for Kimberly. Kendra Keller. She'll replace Taylin Beamer. Coach Pefferly asking for some help for his players there as they try to break the press. Keller gets it over half court. Now in the front court, they set up the offense. Another jumper for Phillips. Off the mark. No Kimberly players really going for the basketball there. Shelley comes up with the rebound. Hard drive the other way for Ball. Misses the shot. Lay-in opportunity for Kira Marlowe. Doesn't go, but she will head to the free throw line. And Shelley is doing a great job getting the ball down low in this early portion.
Yeah, great job offensively getting the rebounds. If you think about it, both these teams were at one point state tournament bound. So a lot of good physicality, a lot of state atmosphere here so far.
And a timeout's going to be called on the floor. We're going to keep it right here and thank one of our outstanding local sponsors located on State Street. Porterhouse has over 18 years of experience in consulting, occupational and industrial safety training, and professional development in the private and government sectors. Through the Shelley Adult Training Academy, Porterhouse also offers adult education courses geared towards reentry and advancement in today's workforce. For excellent service at a fair price, call them at 522-4336 or visit them online at porterhouseinc.com. Porterhouse Inc. is a proud supporter of Shelley Athletics. They say go Russets. Also locally owned and operated, the Hard Times Quick Stop has the groceries you need and the treats you want. You'll love their clean stores and their friendly, helpful staff. Hungry? Hard Times Quick Stop has high-quality, large and personal pan pizzas available for grab and go, call ahead, or take and bake. With 3 convenient locations, 2 in Shelley and 1 in Firth, they're only there when you need them. The whole staff at Hard Times Quick Stop says good luck to the Russets in tonight's game. Kira Marlowe to the free throw line for the first of a pair. 10-4 her Russets lead. 3:19 remaining in the first. And she drains the first. As well as the second. They break the press. Wadsworth out to Keller. All around they go, trying to find some opening. They don't find it. The shot is missed. Rebound Phillips to Rongan. Dribble drive to the rack. Shot is short. Rebound to Marlowe. And the Shelley fans are liking what they're seeing here. Their Russets lead 12-4 with 2:50 remaining in the first. Outside, ball, drives, up with the shot, no good. And a rebounding foul will be called against Brooke Wright. Her first team foul, number 2. As Kira Marlowe comes off the floor, she's replaced by Holly Dooley. Another turnover. Shelley looking for the ball on the floor. They don't find it. Kimberly comes up with it. Quick tempo the other way. Shot by Phillips again, no good. She's struggling to start this game. And a push foul down low against the Shelley Russets. That's their 3rd team foul. And the first going against Jacqueline Wilson, who just checked onto the floor. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll stay with Kimberly. Here from American Falls High School, the 3A school, they're hosting these state play-in games as Kendra Keller gets on the board for the first time. So Shelley is doubling up Kimberly 12-6 with 2:08 remaining in the first. This is IdahoSports.com game streams presented by the United Dairymen of Idaho. That shot no good. Rebound corralled down low. It's blocked. Dooley trying to go up. Good defense play there by Rongan. Beautiful inbound pass to Wright. She can't connect on the short lay-in attempt. Kimberly led by Keller the other way. Up with the shot, no good. Shelley going for the defensive rebound, and a tie-up is going to be the call. The possession arrow will favor Shelley. The Shelley shooting shirts, they say win the moment. And that's what they're going to try to do here today. Advance to state. And they'll square off with Marsh Valley if they get there. Kimberly trying to do the same. Left hand lay-in underneath the basket by Ball. No good. Offensive rebound corralled by Wilson. She's fouled and will head to the free throw line. And the first free throw from Wilson is good.
Hopefully Kimberly can get some type of offensive rhythm, getting decent shots, but kind of just too fast pace, which is being caused by that full court presence of Shelley.
Second is no good. Rebound Hayes. Now Watts. Back to Hayes. The ball is possessed by Wadsworth. Swarming defense for Shelley. Not much open space. Wrong into the free throw line. Outside now Watts. Ball goes out of bounds. And it'll stay with the Shelley Russets. Far side corner three-pointer. Off the mark for Wadsworth, but again, it'll stay with Kimberly. Outside Rongan from distance. Off the back iron. It's perhaps one of the best shots the Lady Dogs have had to this point. Near side corner, Hobbs gets it inside. Up with the right hand is Dooley. No good, and a rugby scrum down there. Back to Shelley it'll go. 13-6, the Russets lead with 29.4 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Kimberly with the basketball. Rongen turns up, good. Macy Rongen, that's her first. And another scramble, jump ball, it'll go the other way. Pardon me, it looks like it'll actually stay with the Russets on this one. Substitution for Kimberly is Jessie Schmitz checks onto the floor. She's going to replace Emily Wadsworth. Brooke Wright inbound, and that's how the quarter will end here from American Falls High School. The Shelley Russets leading the Kimberly Lady Dogs by a score of 13-8. You're watching IdahoSports.com.
Hey, common sense.
Whoa, why so slow?
Got internet from the phone company?
And the more things we turn on, the slower everything goes.
No, DSL might have been okay in the past, but not anymore. The more tablets, laptops, and smartphones you have, the more you need the speed of Cable One high-speed internet.
Yeah, I think we've reached a new low and slow.
Yeah. Cable One, it's just common sense.
Good morning, Grinstitute team. What do we got?
We're eliminating surprise costs by avoiding jargon between our plans, dentists, and patients.
Lovely. Martinez, go.
Ease of access. Telephone answer rates down to 12 seconds.
Thomas?
We're getting Idaho's kids psyched for their very first dental visit. Meet the Grinbot. Maybe I'll keep working on that.
Keep perfecting. Partners in lifelong dental care. We're there.
IdahoSports.com is Idaho's online leader in high school sports information. Second quarter of action underway here from American Falls. The Shelley Russets 13 and the Kimberly Lady Dogs 8. Sven Elskog alongside Jacob Zarpentine. Keller, short jumper, no good. Scramble for it. Dooley gets it. Chris Rankel of local News 8 Sportsline is here getting the highlights. You can watch those later tonight on Sportsline. Foul down low. Pardon me, a foul on the perimeter. Substitution as Hannah Hansen and Kira Marlowe step on the floor for Shelley. The Russets have their cheerleaders straight across from us.
And if Shelley's going to back out of that full court press and allow Filer to set up an offense, they have to make something work with it.
And Kimberly, they want to get out and run. At this point, they haven't been able to do it very much. Phillips out to Schmitz. Keller, she's pickpocketed. Trying to retain possession in the backcourt. She will. Under 7 minutes remaining in the second. 13-8 Shelley. Macy Rongen, defended by Brecklin Hobbs. Dribble drive, shot rejected by Hobbs. And a push foul. So Kimberly will take it from behind the basket. Stepping out of the game is Jacqueline Wilson. And the inbound goes off the hands of Maddie Ball. She throws it right to the player who just tried to inbound it, who was still standing on the sideline. And now Ball kicks it to Hansen. Rejected by Rongen. Here it is, Kimberly, one of their first opportunities of the game to try and get out and run. Shelley does a good job getting back in transition. So the Lady Dogs will have to slow it down. Short jumper is good by Kendra Keller, who has 4 points. The lead has been cut to 13-10 for Shelley. Hansen drives past the free throw line. Passes out. Marlowe out of bounds it goes. Right back to Kimberly, who's gaining some momentum here. Callie Brown substitutes for Hannah Hansen. And for Kimberly, Kaylin Beamer will replace Kendra Keller, who's done a great job off the bench with 4 points. Interior pass for Rongen goes off the backboard. Shelley will push it off the backboard again. Marlowe lays it in down low. Kira Marlowe with 4. The Russets lead 15-10 with 5:25 remaining in the first half. All around the perimeter it goes. Three-pointer put up by Lexi Phillips. She is struggling from the field mightily. Phillips again from the free throw line. That one's also no good. Rebound Marlowe.
Man, nothing going in for Kimberly at the moment, but only down by 5 points.
Three-pointer up, no good. Rebound is not corralled until it's out of bounds, so it'll stay with the Shelley Russets. Fresh set of legs is Ashley Locks and Ashley Watts step onto the floor for Kimberly, so it's Ashley squared right now for those Lady Dogs. Rongen will take a seat. Inside pass to Hobbs, who goes up for the shot. No good. One more opportunity for her at the free throw line now. First one goes home. And the second is good as well. Shot rejected. That's Hobbs. Pardon me. That is Marlowe. All I saw was the two. Inbounded to Beamer. And another turnover. Here comes Shelley. Doing a great job on the defensive end. And a tie-up for it. And the possession arrow will stay with the Shelley Russets. Nice shot down low by Hobbs. No good. A rebound, Kimberly. Trying to get out in open floor. Get some better shots down low. No good for Locks. One of the best opportunities of the game for Kimberly in a travel. As Marlowe walked with the basketball. Substitution, Kimberly. Wadsworth, she'll replace Lexi Phillips.
And if you're Kimberly, you got to make those easy layup opportunities count. If it's going to be a low-scoring game such as this, 7 points is going to seem like a lot, so every point is going to count.
Rongen back on the floor, replacing Ashley Locks. Good job coming up with the ball by Wadsworth. Drives, turns it over. Maddie Ball. Marlowe up the right hand, lays it in. Kira Marlowe with 6. She leads the scoring for both sides. Three-pointer for Kimberly is no good as the scoreboard went out there for a second. Back on now, but the game clock is still running. It was at 3:03 when the ball went out of bounds, and now it's 2:59. One of the Carlson cousins comes to the sideline to try and see how much time was on the clock, and he'll add it up to 3:06. Kimberly to inbound. To Rongen. Far side three-pointer, air ball by Watts. Off of Shelley, it'll stay with the Lady Dogs. Inside the free throw line, jumper, no good. Kimberly will grab their own board again, though. Multiple second chance opportunities late in this first quarter. Wadsworth out to Schmitz. Now Keller left wide open from distance. Tosses up a three, no good. Out of bounds it goes. Right back to Shelley.
At least there's a good opportunity to get some offensive rebounds and get a couple of shots in that possession. That's exactly what Shelley has been doing all game long, is that offensive rebound. They just all go towards the basket, plowing whoever is in their way.
Turnover for Kimberly. They're passing it around the perimeter. Schmitz to Wadsworth. Tries to go up and is fouled in the process. Emily Wadsworth will be heading to the free throw line. And while we have a chance, if you're thinking of building a home anytime this year, now is the time to secure financing at Beehive Credit Union. Beehive is the #1 mortgage lender in Madison County, and their main goal is to save you money. First free throw is an air ball. Competitive rates, yes. Qualified loan officers, yes. Call Beehive at 656-1000 to speak with the loan officer and to get your construction loan now. Visit beehive.org/loans. DSC Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 712470. Second one by Wadsworth is also no good. She took a unique approach there. A little bit of a jump shot from the free throw line as she left her feet there.
You're seeing that a lot more in women's basketball, and there's no problem with that as long as they can make it.
Shelley missed the shot on the other end, so Kimberly will get it again. (19-10) Russets. 1 minute and 45 seconds remaining in this half. Inside to Keller. Wild shot. Air ball. Corralled by Ball. Storming up the floor are the Russets. Brown underneath. Fouled. Free throws coming up.
Great football pass and great catch by Brown, going up for two, getting the free throws.
When you talk about football and some of the plays in these last couple games that we've seen here at American Falls, they really resembled some football or rugby-esque.
It's a physical game out there.
It's physical. They're on the floor fighting for loose balls. And right now, Shelley is doubling up Kimberly. And the second free throw is also good from Brown, 21-10. Under a minute and a half now left in the first half. Up court, Wadsworth. Drives. Shot rejected again. This time by Marlowe. And a foul as Shelley tried to go the other way. And it looks like that'll be the 7th for Kimberly, sending the Shelley Russets to the free throw line. It's also the 3rd against Emily Wadsworth. So it's the 1-and-1 for Marlowe. Misses the first. A rebound at Kimberly. That's Schwanevelt. Haven't called her name yet tonight. Inside, Rongen, step back jumper, short. Rebound, Shelley's Marlowe. Approaching a minute to play in the first half. 21-10, Shelley trying to advance to the state tournament. They would square off with Marsh Valley, the winner of this game would, on Thursday at 8. Three-pointer, too hard. And an over-the-back foul by Kira Marlowe, as she's not happy with herself on that one. So free throws on the other end now.
Kendra Keller, younger sister of Caitlin Keller. She is a track athlete at Idaho State, so it's nice to see some athleticism in the bloodlines. She's quick, just like her sister. I've had the opportunity to watch her. All-conference triple jumper.
And she can shoot her free throws. 5 points to lead the Kimberly Bulldogs. She's really been the best player on the floor for them to this point, and the second one is good as well. Now Kimberly employs a full court press, and they almost force a turnover instead. No, they will. The ball went out of bounds off Schvanevelt, or didn't go off Schvanevelt, so that works out for Kimberly as they have the basketball now. A little bit of a momentum changer, 21-12, 40 seconds remaining, and another opportunity for Kimberly. Keller drives the right hand up with a shot, and she's fouled. She'll head to the free throw line again.
Yeah, I've noticed throughout this first half, Shelley's not going to be afraid to try to block the ball and body you up. So if you can get that initial defender, get past them, go for the layup, you're more than likely going to get a nice free throw opportunity, as Kendra Keller has put in her last 3.
And if you're her sister or anyone else watching the broadcast, send us in a shout-out, webcast@idahosports.com. As she drains the second free throw as well. Tell us where you're watching from, who you're rooting for. And if you're an alumni of either of these schools, let us know that too, as well as the year. 7-point lead for Shelley. 25 seconds remaining in the half. Brown at the three-point line, pass out. Ball, driving with the right hand, going to work against Rongen. She'll step back out now. Shelley to reset the offense. They might hold for the last shot here. Brown with it to Dooley. She'll take the shot, kiss it off the glass, and the bank's open on a Saturday here at American Falls. 23-14, 3 seconds remaining in the half. Keller tries the three-quarter court lob before the buzzer, and it doesn't fall, and that's how we will head to the break. Here from American Falls High School, a great first half for the Shelley Russets as they lead the Kimberly Lady Dogs by a score of 23-14. We're going to take a break and be back for the halftime show. You're watching idahosports.com.
I am extremely proud to be a dairyman. I always wanted to be involved on a dairy with my grandpa and my dad, and it's always been a dream of mine. I eat the same yogurt you eat, the same milk consumers drink. I feed my kids as well, and it's just as important to me to put a good product on that table, knowing it came from a good community of dairymen that work hard. We do everything we possibly can to make sure it's a quality product.
Oh, you caught me in a good mood. I finally got my dream team. Agri-Service now carries the Rogator 700. It's easy to maneuver with 165 horsepower, great fuel economy, and the smart drive system. Pair that with the bad boy tractors, my Massey Ferguson 8600 series, and I got power, comfort, technology, and pure performance that no other tractor can match. You want more information? You go to agri-service.com or visit one of their 10 locations near you.
This is my classroom. This is my laboratory. These are my school supplies. This is my study group. And this is my career. North Idaho College. Start here, go anywhere.
Hey, where are you going? Can't get by me. I'm #1 in this class. I rule this lab. I'm number one. Hey, hey, I don't think so. Yes! Winner! I am the king! Woo!
You wouldn't do it there. So, don't do it here. Sportsmanship. It's up to you.
What?
Jerk.
Hey, common sense.
Whoa. Why so slow?
Got internet from the phone company?
And the more things we turn on, the slower everything goes.
No, DSL might have been okay in the past, but not anymore. The more tablets, laptops, and smartphones you have, the more you need the speed of Cable One high-speed internet.
Yeah, I think we've reached a new low and slow.
Yeah. Cable One, it's just common sense.
Congrats. Proud of you. Congratulations. Nice job. 4 out of 5 Idaho adults choose to live life tobacco-free. Way to go, Idaho.
Visit projectfilter.org or call 1-800-QUIT-NOW.
Good morning, Grinstitute team. What do we got?
We're eliminating surprise costs by avoiding jargon between our plans, dentists, and patients.
Lovely. Martinez, go.
Ease of access. Telephone answer rates down to 12 seconds.
Thomas?
We're getting Idaho's kids psyched for their very first dental visit. Meet the Grinbot. Maybe I'll keep working on that.
Keep perfecting. Partners in lifelong dental care. We're there.
I was born on the dairy, raised on the dairy, and so I knew that I always wanted to be a dairy farmer. It's a way of life more than just a business. We really work on the milk quality, and that's our #1 goal. A lot of our milk goes into different products that go around the world. We really love our cows, and we spend a lot of time taking care of our cows. The better we treat those cows, the healthier they are, and that's what we're going for.
Dental Care is a proud supporter of the Shelley Russets. Serving the Shelley Firth area with over 45 years of experience, Doctors Bryce Hanson and Stephen Nielsen combine artistry and expertise to create the smile you desire. They offer the latest in technology, including CEREC, same-day crowns, and digital x-rays. Mention this ad and receive a free professional bleaching kit while supplies last. If you're without insurance, join their Shelley Smiles Loyalty Club and receive up to 50% off selected treatments. River Valley Dental Care, 371 West 1st Street in Shelley.
Mario with Buddy here at Teton Volkswagen. Buddy gets tailwagon excited about the Volkswagen Jetta. It's a great value because they're superior German engineering at a low price. They're fuel efficient with all kinds of cool stuff like clean diesel, plenty of trunk space, even little touches like heated outside mirrors, and the Jetta has a no-charge scheduled maintenance plan. Check it out with your no-problem dealership, Teton Volkswagen in Idaho Falls.
This is the IdahoSports.com halftime show. Let's take a minute to thank all of our great local sponsors on the broadcast. Hard Times Quick Stop, Teton Toyota and Volkswagen, Beehive Federal Credit Union, and Porterhouse Incorporated. Located on State Street, Porterhouse has over 18 years of experience in consulting, occupational and industrial safety training, and professional development in the private and government sectors. Through the Shelley Adult Training Academy, Porterhouse also offers adult education courses geared towards re-entry and advancement in today's workforce. For excellent service at a fair price, call them at 522-4336 or visit them online at porterhouseinc.com. Porterhouse is a proud supporter of Shelley Athletics. They say go Russets. And let's talk about the scoring for those Shelley Lady Russets. Kira Marlowe with 6, 3 players with 4 points, Hannah Hansen, Maddie Ball, and Brecklin Hobbs Holly Dooley, Callie Brown have 2 points, and Jacqueline Wilson has a solo one for the Kimberly Lady Bulldogs and their head coach, Lawrence Pepperly. Kendra Keller leading the way with 8 points. And Lexi Phillips, Macy Rongan, and Emily Wadsworth all have 2 points. Wadsworth also has 3 fouls. Let's talk about what to watch for in this second half for both sides. I think one of the things that I noticed, Jacob, and you mentioned it earlier, of the family bloodlines for the Kellers, she really stepped up late in that first half for Kimberly. It'll be interesting to see if she can continue that in the second. Kendra Keller.
Yeah, and Kendra's the fastest person on the floor by far, so when she gets the ball in her hands and she's able to get in that fast break, I say just take it straight to the hoop. You know, I put down here for Kimberly to force those shooting fouls. I think Shelley is creating a lot of contact on those shots, and I don't think Kimberly is taking as much of advantage as I think they should. And then they need to crash the boards. Again, maybe mimic a little bit of what Shelley's doing, but Shelley just goes straight to the hoop. 3, 4 girls are going and getting those rebounds, while Shelley's kind of just a little timid when they get the ball and it's getting stolen away. As for Shelley, Marlowe, she's doing a great job. She has 6 points so far. I think get the ball with her a little bit more. She's a driving-oriented player, definitely good with her right hand, and get it down low and get those nice and easy layup shots like they've been doing.
Again, the winner of this game will square off with Marsh Valley in the first round of the 3A girls tournament. Marsh Valley is seed 5A. Let's take a look at that bracket. Starting at the top, Timberlake is seed 1 and 2A, and they'll go up against 3A Fruitland. So talk a little bit about what to expect in that game. Timberlake and Fruitland, both teams that have perennially been to the state tournament, so they have some experience at this.
Yeah, they both have experience. Again, with the kind of these state playoff games, you don't see these teams a lot unless you've played them before. And up in northern Idaho, where Timberlake is from, it's a bit different playing style than down here. You know, there's not a lot of 3A schools around the North Idaho area. They play around 4 or 5, while as Fruitland, kind of out of that Boise area, may have a bit more opportunity to play some higher level teams. So it's up to Timberlake in that game kind of to step up their level of competition. I think they could do a good job, and I think that'll be a really good game on the top of the bracket.
Then you have Filer. They're going against the winner of Priest River and Weiser. That game took place at Grangeville High School at 1 o'clock. That score will be posted on the idahosports.com website if it's not there already. Filer, a team that Kimberly knows all too well, the state champions last year. They lost 3 of their best players, but they rebounded fast.
Yeah, they did. They lost their first game to Kimberly, almost lost the second game, and then blew them out the third game. So they're kind of hitting a nice stride going into the state tournament. That Priest River game, but it'll be interesting to see who comes out of that. Again, I really see all these matchups being very good for this first round of tournament play in the 3A girls bracket.
And the final matchup, Sugar Salem and Homedale, and I think there's a consensus here. Nobody wants to play Sugar Salem in the first round, and unfortunately for Homedale, that's the assignment they drew. Shelley has the ball to start this second half, 23-14. Hard drive in the second, starts just like the first, ended 8 points for Kira Marlowe. Sven Elskog alongside Jacob Zarpentine. Right-hand runner from Beamer, no good. Hanson the rebound, and she's fouled in the backcourt. Foul picked up by Beamer.
I don't think any of these players cooled down, because it's a wild game already. It's 27 seconds in. Bump in, nice dribble drive by Marlowe.
Gotta love the intensity of these state play-in games. You get the best of the best. You know, both these teams, they don't want their season to end here today. It's the difference between a good fun trip to the Treasure Valley with an opportunity to win state, as the ball is thrown in by Maddie Ball, or going home and having to watch on idahosports.com, which is a good consolation prize. But these teams want to be there, Jacob, and they want a chance at the hardware.
Yeah, and like I said, what were we saying before? This is kind of it is a state playoff game because it's an elimination game. And you're playing against teams that you don't see a lot in your conference.
These teams, they tried to figure each other out a little bit in that first half. Unfortunately for Kimberly, Already a 13-point lead for the Shelley Russets. Beamer jumper is good. They have some players that can get them back into the game in a hurry, though. They're going to need all of them to step up and make an impact. Player that I'd watched, Jacob, is Rongan down low. Got some of the most experience on the team for Kimberly. Got to utilize it here in these important games as another foul is picked up against the Lady Dogs. Be a hold. And it'll go against Ashley Watts, her third. Team foul number 2. First free throw off the back iron for Brecklin Hobbs. And a substitution. Kendra Keller quickly enters the floor. She'll replace Emily Wadsworth, who also has 3 fouls. Second one, too hard. Kimberly the rebound.
And Keller was their spark off the bench. Hopefully she can provide another one in the second half. Get them back into single digits in the deficit category.
Keller to Beamer, tries to get it the wrong end, goes out of bounds, right back to Shelley. Great defense there by Kira Marlowe, who is doing it on both ends of the floor. And that was about as short of a substitution as you can get. Wadsworth will come on now and replace Beamer. Will take a seat on the bench. Again, Willie Harris of Good Doc Photos is here taking some pictures. Check those out on the IdahoSports.com Galleries tab. Beautiful drive under the basket. Lexi Phillips. Pardon me, not Lexi Phillips. That is the Kimberly number 22. That's Kira Marlowe on the lay-in. She has 10. And a jumper on the other end. That's Lexi Phillips. So sure enough, I had Lexi Phillips right. It was just on the wrong end of the floor. 29-18 with 5.5 minutes remaining in the third. Rongan fell over and it left Shelley with a 5-on-4 advantage. And they take advantage with the lay-in under the basket. And a lay-in under the basket is good. We're going to take a timeout and be back for more. You're watching IdahoSports.com.
River Valley Dental Care is a proud supporter of the Shelley Russets. Serving the Shelley Firth area with over 45 years of experience, Doctors Bryce Hanson and Stephen Nielsen combine artistry and expertise to create the smile you desire. They offer the latest in technology, including CEREC, same-day crowns, and digital x-rays. Mention this ad and receive a free professional bleaching kit while supplies last. If you're without insurance, join their Shelley Smiles Loyalty Club and receive up to 50% off selected treatments. River Valley Dental Care, 371 West 1st Street in Shelley.
Mario and Buddy at Teton Toyota. The Corolla has been a really popular car, and we've sold a lot of them over the years. The new aerodynamic design looks great and allows for better handling and fuel economy. There's updated technology features like navigation, backup camera, USB port, and a full suite of touchscreen apps. Buddy says we have a huge selection of colors and options. Selection and no problem? Sounds like a winner to me. Visit Teton Toyota in Idaho Falls.
IdahoSports.com is Idaho's online leader in high school sports information. Full court press from the Shelley Russets. Out of that timeout, 5:05 remaining, 33-18, they lead. Trying to advance to play Marsh Valley in the state tournament. And a double dribble back the other way it goes. Shelley and Marsh Valley, they're familiar with each other. Actually played a couple times so far this season. Shelley beat Marsh Valley 57-47 at home. And later in the year in Aramo, 61-38. So victories both times for the Russets. They gave Marsh Valley some trouble. Jumper off the backboard, takes an unfriendly bounce for Marlowe. Kimberly the other way. They're led by the sprinter that is Kendra Keller. Passes Dishes underneath to a wide open Emily Wadsworth. 4 points for her. 33-20, 4:25 remaining in the third. Again, let's thank our great local sponsors, Hard Times Quick Stop, Teton Toyota and Volkswagen, Beehive Federal Credit Union, and Porterhouse Incorporated. Hanson is fouled. I think that's against Wadsworth, and if it is, that is her fourth. Let's see what the official says. It is the fourth foul for Emily Wadsworth. Third of the half for Kimberly. Ball is inbounded and a shot rejected by Macy Rongen. Kimberly storming the other way. Traveling violation. They can't take advantage. Lexi Phillips walked with the basketball.
Fortunate traveling call. They had quite an advantage trying to get it back to 11 points. Luckily, Marlowe carried the ball there. Let's look at a back opportunity. Maybe they can get it down to 10 with a nice three here.
Long time to inbound there, but Kimberly does get it into Kayla Hayes. Now Rongen, near side three-pointer up with a shot. Short, off the rim. Tries to grab her own rebound, throws it off her foot. Back to Shelley, it will go. You like her hustle there, though. Plenty of time left to get back into this game. As Marlowe will take a seat, replaced by Holly Dooley. Dooley now has the ball. Tries with the right hand. Kiss off the backboard, no good. Rebound, Kimberly. Ashley Watts. She's going to try it from long distance and drain it. Step back three for Ashley Watts. And Kimberly coach Lawrence Pefferly likes what he's seeing from his girls. He's going to call a timeout and talk a little bit more about what's coming up next. And while he's doing that, we'll keep it right here and thank one of our great local sponsors, locally owned and operated. The Hard Times Quick Stop has the groceries you need and the treats you want. You'll love their clean stores and their friendly, helpful staff. Hungry, Hard Times Quick Stop has high-quality, large and personal pan pizzas available for grab and go, call ahead, or take and bake. With 3 convenient locations, 2 in Shelley and 1 in Firth, they're always there when you need them. The whole staff at Hard Times Quick Stop says good luck to the Russets in tonight's game. They have a 10-point lead, but Kimberly trying to storm back, a 10-point deficit they face due to the Lady Dogs. 3:29 remaining in the third. It's an eternity in basketball terms. Full court trap. Shelley, difficulty getting it up there. They do. Dooley almost stepped on the sideline. Kick out to Hanson. She tries the three. It's good. Hannah Hanson. 7 points, and Shelley can now again bring the full court. Up into the front court, Phillips. And she throws it right away. They'll say it's tipped. Keller comes up with it either way. Under 3 minutes remaining in the third. Keller tries with the left hand and is fouled. Too much contact for Shelley. That's just their first of the second half, though. Be picked up by Callie Brown, her first. Inbound to Rongen. Triple team. Breaks all 3 players' ankles on the move and is fouled. Heading to the free throw line, Macy Rongen. And aside from that Hannah Hanson 3, Kimberly has made a good run here.
Yeah, and that's what I wanted to see them do in the second half, is driving at those fouls. And that's a good job.
Rongen misses the free throw. Substitution, Jessie Schmitz, and she'll replace Kayla Hayes. Second one is no good. Cross-court pass, Hanson. Looked at an inside pass, elects to keep it on the perimeter instead. And the ball is thrown out of bounds by Maddie Ball. So 2:27 remaining in the third. 36-23 is the lead for these Shelley Russets. This is IdahoSports.com game streams presented by the United Dairymen of Idaho, live from American Falls High School, home of the Beavers. Winner advances to state. Hard drive by Keller, and an offensive foul. Keller, the junior guard, trying to keep her team's season alive. She's going to need some help here in the second half. Inbounded to Dooley. I'll tip back. She heads to the back court. Now steps into the front court, crosses midcourt. There's a lot of courts there, Jacob. Midcourt, front court, half court. All over the floor. A battle of the lines. And Shelley will call a timeout. We'll keep it right here and thank an outstanding sponsor of every team in District 6 this season. If you're thinking of building a home anytime this year, now is the time to secure financing at Beehive Credit Union. Beehive is the #1 mortgage lender in Madison County, and their main goal is to save you money. Competitive rates, yes. Qualified loan officers, yes. Call Beehive at 656-1000 to speak with a loan officer and to get your construction loan now. Visit beehive.org/loans, DSC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 712470, 36-23. Shelley. Remember, you can send us in the shout-outs webcast at idahosports.com. Shout out to number 22, Lexi Phillips. Keep shooting from her aunt Leanne and her uncle Leighton Montgomery. Go Lady Dogs. Again, that's webcast at idahosports.com. You can have your name read on the air. Under 2 minutes remaining now as the ball goes out of bounds. It'll stay with Shelley. And Coach Pefferly says, let's get some pressure on this basketball here. Brown steps up, passes off to Dooley, double teamed. Now she'll get it back to Brown, straight away. Hanson, free throw line, elbow jumper by Wilson is blocked. Here comes Kimberly the other way. Storming back for the Lady Dogs is Ashley Watts, who throws it directly to Dooley. They do need a lot of points, but they can't score 15 in the span of one possession, so they got to slow it down to the point where they can set up their offense to a certain degree. Maddie Ball wants it down low. Short jumper instead from Wilson is good. 38-23, minute and 5 remaining in the third. As Beamer gets set to check in on the sideline for Kimberly. Keller to Rongen, free throw line, elbow steps. Switches from the left to the right, and the shot's no good. And Macy Rongen has just 2 points. One of the best players for Kimberly has essentially been shut down as the scoreboard goes out again here at American Falls. Jumper is good for Brown. Now one of the scoreboards is off and the other's on. Now they're both on. Watts, air ball. Back to Shelley. Beamer onto the floor for Kimberly, and Brooke Wright and Kira Marlowe for Shelley. Again, happy Valentine's Day to everyone watching the broadcast. Inside pass to Dooley. Goes out of bounds, and American Falls is celebrating Valentine's Day in style. They have hearts with people's names all over them, whether it's Bill, Tiffany, Paige, or Colton. It's a happy Valentine's Day for all here at American Falls.
I hope everybody in American Falls is enjoying it. What a lovely high school, great gym. Met by great people here.
Last second shot is no good. And after 3 quarters of play, it has been all Shelley Russets. Their fans are going to give them a standing ovation, and rightfully so. Their Russets have played an outstanding game here today in the state play-in game. They lead 42-23. We're going to take a break and be back for more. You're watching IdahoSports.com.
River Valley Dental Care is a proud supporter of the Shelley Russets. Serving the Shelley Firth area with over 45 years of experience, Doctors Bryce Hanson and Stephen Nielsen combine artistry and expertise to create the smile you desire. They offer the latest in technology, including CEREC, same-day crowns, and digital x-rays. Mention this ad and receive a free professional bleaching kit while supplies last. If you're without insurance, join their Shelley Smiles Loyalty Club and receive up to 50% off selected treatments. River Valley Dental Care, 371 West 1st Street in Shelley.
Fourth quarter action of the 3A state play-in game here on IdahoSports.com. District 4 against District 6, and it's been all District 6 here. The Shelley Russets lead 42-23. Trying to advance to play Marsh Valley. Rongan took a look at a three. Likes not to take it. He'll hand off to Beamer. Pass to Phillips. Short jumper. Rattles around for what seems like an eternity. No good, and crazy play down low as Beamer jumped right over Jacqueline Wilson. Fortunately, they're both okay.
Working as hard as she can to get that rebound. Somebody on this Kimberly team has got to get hot offensively. Being down 19 in the fourth quarter, not a good feeling.
Drive, and again, shot rejected down low. And a double dribble as Kimberly going a little bit too fast there in the fast break opportunity with Kayla Hayes, the dribbler. And a pass is intercepted by Rongan. Looks at a near side three to Smits. Back out Beamer. Inside, Rongan. Triple team. Up with the shot. No good. Rebound Dooley. Under 7 minutes remaining in this one. Shelley leads by 19. And another travel, this time Callie Brown. Whether it's Hard Times Quick Stop, Teton Toyota and Volkswagen, Beehive Federal Credit Union, or Porterhouse Inc., make sure to support all the great local sponsors on the broadcast here this afternoon from American Falls. Phillips looked at the three, elected not to take it instead. A distance attempt from Watts off the back iron, rebound Phillips. And a tie-up for the basketball. Possession arrow will go to Shelley. Hanson checks on. Plays Callie Brown. And Killer for Kimberly, who comes on for Kayla Hayes.
And she was the bright spot in the first half that let them go on a little run to get it close. Can she do the same for them? In the second half, fourth quarter, it's just so physical. Everyone's just flying around, colliding with each other. Wow. Great hustle by both teams.
And reckless abandon for both sides right now. Kira Marlowe settles him down with a three-pointer. 15 points for Kira Marlowe. 45-23, 6:05 remaining. Pass inside to Killer. Now she'll get it out. Short jumper for Jessie Schmitz is good. That's her first points of the game. Brooke Wright. Get it to Marlowe. Hard drive to the rack. Finger roll is good. And Kira Marlowe with 17.
She's so smooth driving to the hoop. No No worry at all where she wants to put the ball. Not concerned with the block, anything like that.
Nobody got out on the shooter there. Schmitz. Put-back opportunity off the miss for Ashley Watts is good. 5 points for her. 20-point lead now for Shelley. 47-27, 5:23 remaining. Cross court, Hansen. He'll slow things down, trying to set up the offense. As Beamer again gets set to check in on the sideline. Pass down low, Dooley, lay-in, no good. She's fouled, and she'll get 2 shots at the free throw line.
Great passing by Shelley. Breaking the fast court, or the full court press. Being patient with your passes, finding the open person.
Misses the first free throw, and the winner of this game gets to face off with Marsh Valley. And had a chance to watch that game with Matt Harris on Thursday, and Marsh Valley is going to be a team that likes to pressure. Shelley can get through the pressure. Along with that, Shelley is able to do some things on the offensive end. It's going to be a great matchup. I know that Shelley has won both regular season meetings. I think it'll be a closer game come state.
Definitely closer game come state, but if you're Shelley and you have a lead like this and you get to play Marsh Valley, you've got to feel confident. I know beating a team 3 times in one season is tough, but Shelley's got to feel good about their chances in the first round. Possibly a nice semifinal matchup.
Landon Reed rejected by Rongen, rejected again. Rongen simply just puts her arms up and says, nobody's coming in here right now. And the winner of that Marsh Valley and either Shelley or Kimberly game be either Sugar Salem and Homedale. And got to have a good feeling. Sugar Salem is a team that scares many people. Potentially, you could be looking at a 3A Mountain Rivers Conference matchup between Shelley and Sugar Salem in the second round. Winner to state game.
And you know Shelley's got to have a little bit of bitterness in that state championship game, losing it, knowing they had it. So, tell you what, these Shelley Lady Russets, if they can get past these next 4 minutes, watch out for them. They have a nice path in the state tournament.
The Russets are trying to make it to state for the first time since 2009 and 2010. Rongen, another block down low, and she's on a roll on the defensive end. These Shelley players not going up strong enough with the basketball right now.
Yeah, great job defensively by her. 4 or 5 blocks in this game, just controlling the paint as much as she can.
She is the rejector on the defensive end. Hansen, step up 3, short air ball. And back to Kimberly able to go with 3:56 remaining, 47-27 Shelley. Sven Elskog and Jacob Zarpentine here for IdahoSports.com game streams, which are presented by the United Dairymen of Idaho. And that shot was taken from a country mile away by Ashley Watts. It missed the rim by about 5 feet, and Shelley will have the ball now. Inbound to Hansen. Easily break the press. Marlowe up to Dooley. Dooley, dribble drive right past her defender. Inside, Marlowe off the glass. It's good. And Kira Marlowe is playing this game as if it's a simple game of pig. I hit my shot, challenge you to hit yours, and right now she's hitting hers, and that's the way it is. Wadsworth play in underneath.
I love how Marlowe caught the ball, and instead of bringing it back down and then bringing it up, she kept it up above her head where no one could get it. Nice quick little layup.
And 2 hands on the offensive player, Jesse Schmitz. That's the 8th foul against the Kimberly Lady Bulldogs. Substitution for them. Schvanevelt, as well as Ashley Locks. Marlowe at the charity stripe, drains the first one. She leads the scoring with 20. And it's not just scoring. She's been able to do it grabbing rebounds. Strong defense against Rongen. Holding one of Kimberly's top scorers to just 2 points. Second free throw for Marlowe. Rattles out. Rebound corralled by the Lady Dogs. Lexi Phillips. The Beamer. Pass out Phillips, 3. Again, no good. Offensive rebound, those, corralled by Schvanevelt to Beamer. Here comes another 3 from Kimberly. Too hard off the glass for Schmitz. But they'll retain possession. Tight defense by Shelley. Scramble for the ball on the floor. Jump ball. It'll stay with Kimberly. Possession will stay with Kimberly as it goes out of bounds off the back there. And a travel with the basketball. So Shelley will have it. 2:24 remaining. 50-29 is the lead for these Lady Russets. And a hard tackle as both players hit the floor very hard, like a pile of bricks there.
I think if you're Kimberly, these last 2 minutes, you just got to play positive and know that, I know you don't want to think about next year, but you got a lot of girls returning. Only 3 are graduating. And the bulk of this team that's playing right now is going to return, so you got to feel positive about your chances next year, even more than you did this year.
Dooley threw up a shot there. It actually went behind her head as she tried to get it to go to the backboard, so that was unfortunate for her, but Kimberly will have the basketball now. 2 minutes remaining. 50-29 Shelley. They look like they're going to be the team that comes out of this play-in game victorious. Ball goes out of bounds. Back to the Russets. Substitution as Kayla Hayes steps onto the floor. She'll replace Lexi Phillips. And Shelley takes out some of their starters as well, which gets a loud ovation from their fans right behind their bench here at American Falls. Marlowe still on the floor. Beautiful pass inside, and the open player lays it in. Holly Dooley. Beamer, shot rejected. This time it's Brecklin Hobbs. Marlowe, the ball, inside pass, tipped away. Kimberly comes up with it, Ashley Locks. Locks, hard drive, and she's fouled. Should be some free throws coming up for her now. Jessie Schmitz. And it looks like Shelley has a fan favorite that's about to enter the game. Meg Gold, a 5'6" sophomore. And here they come. A line change. Shelley fans make some noise. They know it's close. Bailey Bean, Jacqueline Wilson, Shay Wright, and Kylie Ball are all on the floor right now. Second free throw for Schmitz is good. And a push foul in the backcourt. More free throws coming up. Single bonus still. Jacqueline Wilson, the 5'9" junior, to the free throw line. Still the 1-and-1. That was the 9th team foul. First one, no good. Rebound off the hands of Bailey Bean. And they got a sign here at American Falls that says, "Get your popcorn ready. We're about to put on a show," and that's what the Shelley Russets have done here today. Leading by 22 with 53 seconds remaining. Ball goes out of bounds. Right back to Shelley, and they might be able to run out the clock here, depending on what their head coach, Trevor Ellerdy, wants to do. Gold to inbound. Gets it to Kylie Ball. And Gold walks to the basketball. Beamer. Pass out, left-handed shot is nothing but net. Kayla Hayes, her first points. Gold up to Bean. Bean drives. Air ball on the lay-in. Out of bounds, it'll stay with Kimberly. The official said white ball, but then he pointed to Shelley, so it'll be Russet ball. 24.6 seconds remaining, 52-32. Far side jumper, Bean, air ball. One's corralled by Hayes. Handed off to Beamer. Under 15 seconds now. Beamer drives, splits a trio of Shelley Russet defenders. Shelley has the basketball now. Shea Wright, and that'll just about do it. 5 seconds remaining. Shelley, 52. The Kimberly Lady Dogs, 32. That's going to be your final score as the Shelley Russets advance to state for the first time since the 2009-2010 season here at American Falls High School. They'll play the Marsh Valley Eagles in the first round of the 3A state tournament at Skyview High School. We're going to take a quick break and be back for more. You're watching IdahoSports.com. The Shelley Russets have advanced to the 3A state tournament, knocking off the Kimberly Lady Dogs 52-32 here from American Falls. Let's run over the scoring first for the victorious Shelley Lady Russets and their head coach, Trevor Ellerdy. Kira Marlowe with 20 points. She leads all scores. Hannah Hansen had 7. Couple players with 6, Callie Brown and Maddie Ball. Jacqueline Wilson has 5. Holly Dooley and Brecklin Hobbs both had 4 points. And for Lawrence Pefferly's Kimberly Lady Bulldogs and their head coach, pardon me, I already said that, Lawrence Pefferly, here's their scoring rundown. Kendra Keller with 8 points, Lexi Phillips with 4, Emily Wadsworth had 6, Ashley Watts with 5, Jessie Smits with 3 points, Taylon Beamer, Kayla Hayes, Macy Rongen all had 2 points. Let's talk about our IdahoSports.com player of the game for the Shelley Russets, Kira Marlowe, the 5'10" junior with 20 points.
Yeah, what can you say more about her? She, all around, had a huge game, 20 points. Also got in rebounds, got in assists, got in steals, offensive rebounds, defensive rebounds. You know, what else can she do? Just an overall great performance from her, leading her team to the state game. And like I said, Marlowe and those Shelley Russets have a great opportunity, if they seize it, to possibly go to that state tournament final game. I don't want to jinx them. I don't want to say anything that won't come true for them, but I truly believe, just from watching them today and the matchups that they are provided with, I think they have a very good chance.
As always, we'd like to thank our sponsors who help make IdahoSports.com possible for you, the viewer, to be able to watch high school sports at the click of a mouse. The United Dairymen of Idaho, the Idaho High School Activities Association, Cable One TV, phone, and internet, Agri-Service Farm Equipment, our statewide power booster, Delta Dental of Idaho, North Idaho College, and Project Filter. Tonight's local sponsors are Hard Times Quick Stop, Teton Toyota and Volkswagen, Beehive Federal Credit Union, and Porterhouse Incorporated. Don't forget to buy your game CD for just $14.95 and make the memories made tonight last a lifetime. Check back for updated scores, schedules, standings, media poll rankings, and more on the IdahoSports.com homepage. Special thanks to Nathan Whittle and the staff at American Falls High School for their hospitality. Tonight's producer has been Jacob Zarpentine, executive producer Paul Kingsbury. This has been a presentation of IdahoSports.com game streams brought to you by the United Dairymen of Idaho. For Jacob and everyone here at IdahoSports.com, I'm Sven Elskog. Thanks for joining us from American Falls as the Shelley Russets defeat the Kimberly Lady Bulldogs by a score of 52-32. So long, everybody.
This has been a presentation of IdahoSports.com game streams brought to you by the United Dairymen of Idaho. This broadcast is copyrighted to IdahoSports.com. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, or other use of this broadcast without the expressed written consent of IdahoSports.com is strictly prohibited.